Hello, my lovely sunshiners. I wanted to talk to you today about how to change your inner critic into your inner coach. You know, that little voice that's always there in the back of your head. The one that mine, when mine starts, turns into my mother. And it's my mum's voice that I hear, telling me things and chirping away at me. So who's yours? Whose voice is it? Is it your voice? Is it someone else's voice? Is it a voice you don't really know? You know, who is it for you? Like I said, for me, it's my mum. So hello, sunshiners, and welcome to today's video. I wanted to delve into something that's close to our hearts, and that thing is self-criticism. We're all superb at doing the self-criticism. We, hold it up like a trophy, and we don't realize sometimes how much damage that is actually doing to our own selves and our mindset. Sometimes the inner critic can be giving you a bit of advice that you might need to follow, but more often than not, it's the thing that's putting you down and, telling you things that you don't really want to be hearing. We all have this inner critic, and occasionally, or more often than not, the inner critic will speak very harshly, and it'll say things that you don't particularly want to hear, but it'll put it out there. But I want you to remember this, and this is good news, that we can change that inner critic and make them into our inner coach. It doesn't have to be that everything they're saying is going to be a negative. We can turn that into a positive, and they can become our inner coach, and they can be there to help us and lead us. So often our inner critic says things like, I'm not good enough, I can't get anything right. Who would believe in you? What makes you think you can do that? But what I want you to think about is, instead of listening to what they're saying and then thinking, oh, well, yeah, it's right, maybe who am I to do that? Or maybe I'm just not good enough. What I want you to do instead is bring in a kinder voice, whether that's your own voice, whether it's the voice of somebody else, whether it's the voice of, somebody famous that you like, but bring that kind of voice in. And I want that kind of voice to be saying things to you like, I'm doing my best and I can learn from this. Silence that critic as soon as they start talking, because we will tend to lean towards what they're saying more than we would lean towards the more positive side of things. So, but turning it round so that you've got nice, kind words in a nice, kind voice that you like listening to will help massively. So I want you to think about that for a minute and imagine how much lighter life would feel if your thoughts were cheering you on. Instead of constantly giving you a kick up the arse, if they were giving you a nice pat on the back, come on, we can do this, that type of thing. How much better would that make you feel in yourself, and also the positivity that you would put out into the world? So what I want you to do is start catching those critical thoughts and gently replacing them with words of support and kindness. You deserve to hear loving words from yourself too. You don't have to constantly be putting yourself down and making yourself feel like crap. You can boost yourself up, and you can do that daily. And the more you do it, the more your mind gets used to it, and the more your mind will look for that instead of looking for the negative, nasty stuff. So if you found this video to be helpful, then share it with someone who could do with a little extra kindness today. And if this message does resonate with you, then let me know. I'd love to support you in nurturing a kinder inner voice. And we can do that together in therapy. I'll put some details down below. And, if you do want to get in touch, then please do. And I'll do my best to help you. So have a nice day, and I shall see you all again soon. Bye for now.